What up, super players? The homie C-Rod, and today we got the new yellow cards announced, and we finally got a Master Roshi leader. Not Jackie Chun, Master Roshi. Master Roshi's a beast, and we're gonna get straight to these new yellow cards that were announced. So, Master Roshi, what does he do? Well, he has this new thing called Burst 2. These are the cards that are coming out in the new Series 5 called Shenron's Wishes. And Burst is this new skill that when you attack, you gotta place a certain amount of cards in the drop area. So Burst 2 requires you to drop 2 cards from the top of your deck to the drop area. Burst 5 makes you drop 5 from the top of your deck in the drop area. So this is Burst skill. And Jackie Chun, Jackie Chun, Master Roshi, what does he do? Well, when this card attacks, you have to activate the Burst skill, dropping 2 cards from the top of your deck, and you get to draw a card. Very simple effect, very useful for Overwhelm, and very useful for this new skill that Master Roshi has when he awakens, which I will go over. Then you awaken at 4 lives or less, like the average leader, and boom, you have gotten buff, and now you are at max power Master Roshi, and now you have this skill called Sparking. Sparking is also a new skill coming out in this new Series 5 Shenron's Wishes. And when this card attacks, you draw 1 card, and this card gains a 5k boost power for the duration of the turn. Then you also get to choose one of your opponent's battle cards and switch it to rest mode. So this is a pretty powerful effect, but you need to have at least 5 or more cards in the drop area, thus activating your Sparking ability. So that's Master Roshi, looking like a fun leader, and let's keep going on. So we got Sorbet, aka Sorbet. He's a very awesome leader because this is a leader that's working off of the new wish mechanic, and that's the theme of the new Series 5 called Shenron's Wishes. So what does this guy do? Well, when one of your battle cards attacks, it gains 5k power for the duration of the turn. Then you also get to choose up to 1 Dragon Ball card from your deck and add it to your hand, allowing you to pretty much awaken, or otherwise known as wish. So in the new set, there's cards that have this wish ability, as you guys can see right here in the yellow bar, and you need to have all 7 Dragon Balls collected in the drop area. So once you have all 7 Dragon Balls in the drop area, you get to, aka otherwise known as awaken or wish, and you flip the card over. And when you flip the card over, instead of drawing 2 or untapping 2 like the regular awakening ability, you get to get 1 desire card from your drop area and add it to your hand. So that's Sorbet, and then boom, you have turned and wished for Frieza, the Golden Warrior, and man, this guy is so beast. So this is the wish mechanic. He's one of the newest leaders, so he's a very powerful leader because once per turn you get to either draw a card or choose 1 yellow or black desire card from your hand with an energy cost less than or equal to the amount of energy and activated skill. Very useful ability right there. Or you get to do the granddaddy of all the wishes, and it's remove 7 Dragon Balls from the drop area from the game, and if you do so, you choose a total up to 2 of your opponent's cards and energy, switch them to rest mode, and this card gains a 15k power, making him a 30,000 beater. And then unfortunately, if you don't kill your opponent in that last big wish, you unawaken and you go back to the regular Sorbet. Boom, you're at 10k again. So make sure with the new effect you are using the big wish wisely. So that's the wish mechanic, and that's how the wish leaders are going to be working, and it looks like a lot of fun. So we got a 2-drop 20,000 Goku, very generic card, maybe a Vegito deck potential right there. We got Fired Up SS Gohan, another card, very useful, 2-drop, and he has Barrier. Very awesome card. And at the end of the turn, you get to choose 2 yellow battle cards with an energy cost of 2 or more, and other than this one, and switch them to active mode. Very useful card right here. And let's keep on moving. We got Kick Barrage Piccolo, very awesome card right here. Activate main, you get to choose 2 cards in your life, add them to your hand for awakening purposes, and then you also choose all your opponent's battle cards in rest mode that are weak with 15k power or less, and you kill them. Man, this guy is killing it right there. Beautiful Piccolo card. Then we get a Krillin, man. We're getting the Z Warriors, is looking like. We got Krillin raring to fight. So this guy is useful for comboing because you get to choose 1 of your opponent's later cards or battle cards with 10k power or less, and switch it to rest mode. Very useful card to switch to rest mode, useful for protecting yourself. And then we got Tri-Beam T and Shinhan. And then he's a blocker, 2-drop, 15k. And then Master Roshi, more Master Roshi support. Beautiful for the Master Roshi deck. Blocker, barrier, and a unique 19,000 power. Very interesting right there. And then this is our new super combo. That's Jocko right there. And Jocko is a unique super combo because he is a 10,000 combo automatically without any combo power. And thus allowing you to, if you don't want to draw, and you really got to do a 10k power to protect yourself, you could do the 10k power, but if you're at 4 lives or less, you get to draw as well. Very unique twist on the super combos. And then we got the godlike super combo right here. Not only is he a 15,000 attacker, he is a super combo, but you need to have Sparking 5, so you need to have 5 in the drop in order to be able to activate the skill of the combo. And he's also like Jocko, you don't have to be at 4 lives or less to actually get a 10k boost, but if you want to draw, you gotta have at least the Sparking ability. Awesome super combo right there. And then we got Quick Obstruction Whis, blocker, barrier, more Whis support, and God support. Then this card is the new Vegito card right here. He's a barrier, and if he is in rest mode and your leader is yellow, guess what? Your opponent can't attack the leader. They have to attack this card. But the unfortunate part is that he does get a 5k boost power decrease. That's unfortunate, but he's still very useful because he's a 3-drop, and he's very useful because he's also a Frieza's army, thus making Golden Frieza back at it again. Check it out. Golden Frieza deck profile. I'm hyped. That was my #1 leader for set 1. See if he could do a comeback. And then when this card comes into play, the Frieza, the one where he's getting tortured, you get to choose one of your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost 2 or less, ignoring barrier, switch to rest mode. A lot of these yellow cards are switching things to rest mode. And then this card is very unique because it cuts itself. Like just like in the image, Trunks is gonna kill it. Well, in this card, you pretty much play it, you kill it, and then you get to drop one of your Friezas in the drop area, sending it to the pretty much dead zone to the drop area. But there's a freaking Frieza that allows you to get Friezas from the drop to your hand, allowing for Frieza maneuvering. Beautiful, beautiful from the Tournament of Power cards. And then we got Military Command Frieza. This card is becoming one of my most favorite Frieza. Frieza's army support. That's what I'm with it. And this guy is so good because he's a blocker, and then when he gets killed, you get to play a 3 cost. Guess what 3 costs? Maybe you want to play that 3 costs that your opponent can attack leader, right? And then more support for the Ginyu Force. We got the little Froggy, and this guy pretty much allows you to play a Ginyu that's 3 costs or less. Tournament power, the tournament pack card, right? And when you play him, you get to spam out all the Ginyu Force members, and you also get to draw 1 card, and he gains critical, and this guy is just gonna make the Ginyu Force way, way better. And then we got Sorbet, man. Sorbet, another Dragon Ball Searcher, very useful for the Sorbet deck, right? And then let's move on. Then we got another Frieza's Army, Ginyu Force member, very useful card. It's like when Ginyu took over his body. And we got the actual Vicious Taguma right here. 1 drop, choose up to 1 of your desire cards from your deck or drop area and add it to your hand. Very useful card to get the Dragon Balls, I think. Yeah, so, or to get the desire cards. And then Savage Shizami, sorry if I said that wrong. Double strike, puts things in rest mode, ignoring barrier. Then a negate. This negate is magical because just like in the anime, it's pretty busted. Whis being able to pretty much turn back time, and your leader, if your leader is yellow, negate the attack. Then you choose one of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode, ignoring barrier, and it can't be switched to active mode until your opponent's next start of the turn, allowing you to be able to attack it and allowing you to get through the barrier cards. And if you happen to have Sparking 5, you could activate it like instant transmission without having to pay the energy cost. Just you have to pay 1 of your lives, add it to your hand. Not that bad, very useful for Awakening. And then Revival of the Emperor Shenron, one of the best extra cards, I think. This card gains Desire in all areas, and your leader card is yellow and Shenron. You get to choose 1 Frieza card in your drop area with an energy cost of 4 or less, and you get to play it. Very useful for the Frieza, since you're going to be getting some of these Frieza cards in the drop area with the Sparking effect. And we got Shu, Personal Ambition. This card gains desire in all areas, another desire card, and if your leader is Shinron, working with the Shinron leader, choose one card, draw one card, and then choose one of your energies and switch to active mode. Very useful card. It's pretty much a free draw. And Death Ball, Frieza support. You got a Frieza, gains 15k power, and you get to put a card in rest mode. I mean, you get to pop a card that is in rest mode. Useful card. And that's it. There's some black cards. We'll go over those some other time. And like we always say, hit a like, subscribe if you're new, and stay super.